The case surrounding Melissa Blair is among thousands of sexual assault cases involving children. 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 13 boys in the U.S. experience child sexual abuse.
Elise Wick has more on how to support the victims.
Experts say in cases like these, mental health support is imperative with ongoing investigations and pending litigation. Resources are available for victims and their families as proceedings continue.
A situation like this where there is an adult who is a trusted adult in the community, when they perpetrate on multiple children, these kids coming forward over a time period is not unusual.
Kristen Pavlik-McCauley, the executive director of the Children Advocacy Center of Hamilton County, says it's normal to see more victims identified after the initial charges were made public. She says advocacy centers provide families with resources and referrals for therapy.
Trust has been broken between these kids and someone that was trusted in their community, and really being able to move forward can take some time. So the therapeutic intervention can be really helpful, and just being there for each other as a community.
Melissa Blair of McMinn County was indicted a second time by a grand jury on Tuesday. 9 more victims were identified following her first indictment with other multiple victims in February after a 2-month investigation. She was booked at the McMinn County Jail June 21st and is being held on a $1 million bond.
As we hear more stories, or as victims show their courage and bravery to, go through the legal process, to be, to come forth, that we really need to honor that.
Kristen suggests to help families avoid situations like these, ask a lot of questions about the people your children are around. Make sure you're active in checking their social media activity, and even suggest background checks for adult leaders in all types of settings.
What is important to recognize for all victims: when you're sexually assaulted, especially when you're a minor who's had a person in authority take advantage of their place of power, it's not your fault.
If you or someone you know is involved in this case, please contact the McMinn County Sheriff's Department. Reporting in the studio, Elise Zwick, Local 3 News.
And if you know someone who could be helped, call the Children's Advocacy Center for help at the number there on your screen.